What up? It's me, homie. Okay, shut the fuck up. I got my espresso in my Shrek cup. Yes, today is a very chill video. We're not gonna do anything that requires too much effort, so we're gonna go through my empty products. And also, if I'm looking a little crazy, I actually just got home from work, so this is like me after standing around for 7 hours, not really doing much. This is what my makeup looks like, so sorry if it looks a little bit bad. It's worn in. It's very lived in. Let's just call it that. So I've got a bag full of products here. There is so much in here. Honestly, I could not believe it. I went through stuff so quickly. I filmed an empties video not too long ago, actually. I think it maybe premiered in June? I don't know. But it wasn't too long ago, and all of this stuff I have used up since then. That is too much. That's too much. I think that's a little bit too much. I don't want to ramble on an intro, so let's just talk about these products. So this is the first product I'm going to talk about today. This is the Biotherm Life Plankton Elixir. This is the fundamental regenerating treatment. I absolutely love this. I received this for free. I know it says tester on the bottle, but I did receive it from Biotherm. I went to a school and I received this and I really love it. Actually, I really like this because I found that my skin did change when I started using it. It was really textured and kind of more acne prone, and then I started using this and it really wasn't. My skin just felt plump and hydrated, and it actually looked better. I found that it looked a little bit more clarified, if you will. Will I repurchase it? I think I might, just because I really like it. It is $91 though, which is kind of expensive for just like a serum sort of thing. I really didn't love the scent of this, to be honest. It's not my favorite. Like, it's kind of a clean smelling scent, but there's definitely like a tinge of mustard and I don't like it. But I really liked everything else about it, and this is in my empties for a good reason. It's really awesome. I think I might actually repurchase this because I did really like it and I did notice a difference. So maybe I will. I don't know. I think I will. I don't know if I will, but I think I will. Okay. It's no secret. Y'all are going to see a lot of Soap and Glory in here because I love Soap and Glory and I use a lot of it. Or at least I did during this period of time when I had a lot that I was using. So I've got quite a few Soap and Glory products here, so let's talk about them. I guess these kind of go hand in hand, so I'll mention them together. This is the Sugar Crush Body Scrub, and then this is the Sugar Crush Body Wash. I thoroughly enjoyed both of these. I'm gonna repurchase both, but this is first on my list just because I know I like it and I've already gone through one before. I feel like this is just gonna be my staple body wash just because I really like it. It lathers nicely, it foams, it smells good, and it's very softening. I find that this is one of the body washes that I've been able to use that I actually enjoy and don't feel dry from. And then the body scrub as well, I did love. I liked how big the granules were in this specific scrub. I really like something that is a little bit more aggressive, and this is definitely more aggressive. If you like something that's fine, I would probably steer away from this. It's a very interesting texture and you definitely need to feel it for yourself, but I really, really love this. Another body wash from Soap and Glory. This is the Soap and Glory Cleana Colada Body Wash. I wanted to try this one because a lot of scents from Soap and Glory we don't carry in Canada, or at least I haven't been able to find anywhere that carries it. So I went on Ulta and I found this one and I was like, I like coconut and Soap and Glory is really good, so I might as well just try it out. And I have to say, while I did like it, I was kind of underwhelmed by it. There's not really much of a coconut scent to it. It's very, very light and almost unnoticeable in my opinion. When I went into it with such high expectations from the other body products I used, I was a little bit disappointed. It's not a bad body wash though. It's still really good. It's hydrating. This one I did notice had a thicker texture, and it was more of like a foaming cleanser kind of texture, if that makes sense. Meanwhile, this one is very thin. I didn't like the thicker texture from the body wash. I prefer something like this. So while I like finished this up, I kind of just did it to finish it. I didn't love it. The last product we have from Soap and Glory is the Smoothie Star Deep Moisture Body Milk. I actually really did enjoy this. I probably won't repurchase it just because, actually, you know what? I think I might. I genuinely really enjoyed this. I felt my skin was super soft. I loved the scent. It was very nutty, which I enjoyed. It says it has almond, cocoa, yogurt, oat, and honey. So nice. I would repurchase again. I actually am using another one of their body lotions right now. It's the rose scented one. It's beautiful. I love it. I use it every day. I'm just gonna get the products that I talk about all the time out of the way because it's gonna be redundant at this point. So we have the Soap and Glory. We got 2 other boxes we gotta check off. First one, Batiste. I go through this a lot. I think I would go as far as to say this is probably my favorite dry shampoo ever. Since May, June, since I filmed that last empties video, I've gone through 3. I'm kind of finishing up my 4th one and I've already repurchased some more. I really love this dry shampoo because it does have a tint to it. So when you spray the dry shampoo in your hair, it doesn't leave any white cast. And that's important to me because I have dark hair, first of all. When you have really thin hair, dry shampoo is a little bit more noticeable, or at least in my opinion. If I'm like spraying my roots and I put my hair down, I can still see some of the white underneath, even when I massage it in. So this is definitely a huge help and I love it. My only qualm with this though is that it's insanely dry. It's really dry, if I'm honest. And I don't love that. Like, I feel like a little bit goes a long way. If you spray too much, your hair is just gonna look like a piece of sandpaper. So that's not the vibe we're trying to go for. So now we gotta check off the 3rd box of what I talk about the most in all my videos. Here we go, we got another one. I'm just gonna toss this because I've talked about it so many times. We actually have an addition to Eva NYC this video. We have the Mane Magic 10-in-1 shampoo and conditioner. Obviously, it's no secret that I'm totally in love with this, not even infatuated.
I'm in love.
So I really wanted to try out the shampoo and conditioner when it came out. And obviously, I liked it. I actually loved this. I really want to repurchase it, but I don't... Okay, here's the thing. So when you order from Ulta online and you live in Canada, you can get Canadian prices, but the shipping literally cost as much as a newborn child on the black market. It's so expensive to get anything from Ulta, so I usually don't unless I know I'm gonna reach the, what is it, the $75 threshold for free shipping or $100. I'm not totally sure, but I can never find the stuff that I want to reach that threshold. Let's talk about some makeup wipes because that's the first and last time we're gonna talk about those on this channel. I'm not saying Garnier is a bad brand, because it's not. I'm just saying I do not like facial cleansing wipes because they are a waste of time and money. If you're taking off your makeup, it's more effective to use like a double cleanse method or something like that. Makeup wipes in general leave behind so much makeup, and it, like I said, it's just more effective to go in with a double cleanse or like an actual cleanser. So these are, they're empty, first of all, but the last one dried out, so I have no use for it. And I know I'm not gonna use it, so that's why it's in my empties. So I'm gonna get my one makeup item in here just because I know if I put it at the end, I'm gonna end up cutting it out. So let's mention it now. This is the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal. This was my favorite brow pencil. If you watched my channel of like a year ago or something, this was my favorite brow pencil, and it was for the longest time. It is a dupe for the Precisely My Brow from Benefit. It is almost the exact same. That one, the Benefit one, is just a little bit creamier, but in my opinion, I like the formula of this one a little bit better. I am getting rid of this because it is broken and I can't get any more product out of it. I loved this brow pencil though, but I've moved on to a brow powder. So let's talk about Glam Glow for a hot sec, just because I have a few products from them. This looks insanely beat up, but it's because it was sitting in my shower, so it come into contact with some water. This is the Glam Glow Gentle Bubble Daily Conditioning Cleanser. It's okay. It's honestly the most boring cleanser I've ever used. I liked it at first because it was gentle, and I liked that there was no bells and whistles to it. There wasn't no acids in it. There wasn't no whatever in it to change my skin. It's the most basic cleanser ever. Good for sensitive skin, which is nice and refreshing for Glam Glow's line because they don't really have a lot of sensitive skin options, but this is definitely a good one. I'm not going to repurchase this, but I do have a backup because I received it in a BoxyCharm. I think I might use that as like a makeup brush cleaner or something. It's a good cleanser, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's good. It just, I'm bored. Another empty of the Glam Glow Bubble Sheet. I have some that I repurchased a while back that I haven't got to yet, so I'm going to use those soon. This mask that I'm about to show you, I 100% recommend. It is amazing. This is the Neostrata Pure Hyaluronic Acid Biocellulose Mask. This is probably the most hydrating face mask I've ever used. Sheet masks, I mean. I genuinely don't think sheet masks do much for me. I kind of put them on and then like I feel empty. It literally felt like I had put a million layers of moisturizer on. My skin felt so hydrated and plump. It looked amazing. You know how you can have those days where your skin is just like super dry and tight and you're like, no amount of moisturizer or oil can fix this? I would use it for that just because it's so hydrating and beautiful. I love that. Now let's talk about a cleanser that I actually loved. Sorry, Glam Glow. You didn't do much for me. This is the Neostrata Glycolic Mousse Cleanser. I received this from Neostrata and I really enjoyed it actually. I don't know if I ever mentioned this on my channel, but I work in cosmetics, so periodically I do get free stuff. And when you go to schools, they'll give you some stuff to try out. So I went to a Neostrata school and they gave us this. And I kind of like looked at it, I was like, okay, it's a mousse cleanser. I got dry skin. This is gonna dry me out, homie. But it didn't. It did not. Even though I do have dry skin, I like to use something that's more on like the gel kind of like foamy side, just because I find that creams, while they're nice and hydrating, I don't want my face to feel kind of greasy, if that makes sense. I would like to apply the moisturizer where I see fit, you know? I was using this cleanser and I fell in love with it. My skin just looked amazing. The texture had completely diminished almost, and I just looked like I was glowing. My new layer was shining through. I am sad I finished it. I will repurchase this in the future, but with cleansers, I like to rotate. I don't like using the same thing twice just because your skin changes so much. So maybe I'll pick this up again next year, but yes. It's always going to be a yes from me. Unless they reformulate it, then we'll see. Gonna finish up with some more skincare. So this is the Vichy Mineral 89. This is such a popular product. I don't know if it's popular on YouTube, but I know it's really popular in Canada. I know so many people that have this. I have gone through this one and I do have another one that I'm currently using. I put it away for a while, but I'm gonna break it out again just because winter's like kicking my skin's ass. But I really enjoyed this. I found that it definitely helped my moisturizer. It made me look more hydrated. Like that's basically what I'm trying to say. It made my skin look good. I didn't see any texture improving. I just found that my skin looked more hydrated. Next, for an empty, we have the LMS Superfood Night Cream. I received this in a BoxyCharm that was specifically around skincare. So I got this and I actually, like, I don't know what my final thought is. The entire time I was using it, I really didn't see a difference. While it smelled nice and it was kind of like sensorial, and I really liked that about this night cream, really didn't find that it did anything amazing for my skin, but that's what I liked about it the most was the scent. Didn't really care for the formula, it was just okay. And then the last thing for empties is so basic, but something I want to mention anyways. This is the Uriage Eau Thermale Spray. This is a thermal water. I don't know if any of you guys have used thermal water, but it's just basically like water in a can. But this one in specific is hypoallergenic. It's antibacterial. You can use it on cuts and wounds. You can use it in your mouth. This one is safe enough you can use it in your eyes. I use it for when I'm using face masks because I like to apply some face masks on top of damp skin, and this, again, like the hyaluronic acid serum, just sucks moisture right in. So I really like it for that reason. I do have a few backups of these. I have the massive sizes, so obviously I do like this, and I do recommend this actually. I think it's really nice and it's a good multi-purpose product. So that's all the empties we have today. That's all I have to go through. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my collection of trash. I would love to hang out with you guys a lot longer, but I am actually really tired. And I made this coffee in hopes that I would wake up, but I am not. I'm very tired. So that's going to be the last for me. If you like what you saw today, make sure to give this video a like. If you want to see more videos from me, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification if you want to be notified whenever I post a video. Why was that so dramatic? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later.